How's it going, guys? On to day 3 of Endless Delve. Gonna try it and push down as far as I can today, but still need more damage. So I think it's finally time to try and upgrade this claw. This claw is not amazing. It does have T3 cold damage, and I've converted some of the fizz into cold for extra damage, but there's no attack speed, no crit chance on it. So I've gathered all the claws that I have that are above item level 82, and I identified them. This one is 30% quality, came with T1 flat cold, a little bit of attack speed, and some flat fire damage. And it has lightning res, so I don't have to replace the shield. I thought if I replace this lightning res here, I'd have to replace my shield with this shield to get the lightning res, but this one came with lightning res. Currently my damage is 5911, put this on 5790. So that's a lot of damage increase there. So we've got a claw, but I've been saving these so that I can use all my scourings and stuff on them. So let's see if I can get a new claw. None in the first batch. I imagine the attack speed is probably insanely huge as far as upgrading my damage goes. Hitting crit chance on this too, upping this to 7.89, I could easily replace the crit strikes, because it gives +2 base crit with increased crit chance, but getting a 30% crit chance on here, raising it to 7.86 like this one is, that is almost 2 base crit on its own. So that would be huge as well. So this one has crit multi, a little bit of damage, but insane attack speed. What does that do? That raises my damage. This claw raises my damage. So yeah, the attack speed matters. It's not as good as that one. Keep looking. Triple LE with no speed is about the same as this one. Since this one has high fire and lightning, still not enough to run Trinity, because it's still always going to hit highest cold. I could potentially replace added cold with added lightning, but I also have a level 2120 added cold, so yeah, probably not. So here's flat cold with good speed and crit multi. Open prefix. It's only 51. Used all my scourings. This is still the best one, or this one. They're both the same. This one's slightly higher on the damage, but this one's higher on the speed with the lightning res. We've got some. We could use chaos. I'm gonna pull up Craft of Exile and see for a claw. Let's create the most ideal claw here. This T1 cold damage, T1 lightning damage. I don't know if LE with attacks. Probably the T1 fire damage as well. And then suffixes, we want T1 attack speed, we want crit chance, and we want crit multi. So there we go, the best claw imaginable. And we're gonna hit fossils here. So to chaos spam this, it would take 1 billion chaos to hit that. 4 resonators, compute the best selection, and see what is the best possible combination of fossils to try and get that. It looks like deft, metallic, prismatic, sanctified. It would take 7 million tries to hit the perfect. So sanctified is really good. I have 5 sanctified fossils, 3 prismatics, I have metallics, and I have deft. Let's go. Crit multi, lightning res, fire lightning. No, again. Okay, lightning cold. There's no way that's good. And boat. Crit chance multi, really low on the damage. Next down the list that I can use without a prismatic is jagged metallic, sanctified, serrated. Interesting. Decent flat damage with Elliot attacks. 59. This one technically is the best so far. This one has lightning res too, so I can reroll the 30% quality base. Try that one more time, because I have 1 sanctified left. Attack speed, lightning, cold. This one's gotta be the best. That one takes us to 63,540. Pretty huge. So that's a upgrade from 5911 to 63, so that's plus 13. So it's a 30% damage. And this has an open suffix for an exalt that could potentially hit the crit chance. This is also going to mean better shocks on enemies as well. That's in, and I need the lightning res, so we are forced into the shield. Alright, so resists are covered. That's good. Alright, so next, the biggest upgrade I could get is 6 link. But we still have this. Oh, there's an upside down 5 link. Oh, we got it socketed. No 6 link. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Just jump in at 300. Doesn't seem to really have changed much, but things are definitely going to be dying faster. And a Soul Eater effigy. Really? Well, we did get the Arch Nemesis balance manifesto today, and it seems like Arch Nemesis is not going to exist like at all in its current state. It's going to more resemble the old Nemesis mods, which I am grateful for, because this Delve experience has definitely been marred by Arch Nemesis. I'm really optimistic that these changes are definitely going to be much better than the previous few leagues with Arch Nemesis. Because I got increased attack speed, I'm whirling blades faster now too. It's really cool. Yeah, the lightning damage on the new claw is definitely helpful because it's gonna give me shocks. Yeah, but even with that claw upgrade, I don't see myself getting the damage to go to 600. It's still nowhere close to what I was doing on the Deadeye that I practiced with. But I think since I upgraded the claw, it's not stack and fizz damage anymore. I can probably remove this passive and then cold exposure -5 res maybe. Or with like one more passive, I could get another frenzy charge. That's definitely good damage. POB says the fizz converted to cold is still better than cold exposure. If I click this button in the bottom right, show node power, and I selected total DPS, so it's going to go through all of the nodes and we'll see like which ones are the best. Will be like highlighted in a brighter red for the best for each node. Frenzy charge is good. Power charge is pretty solid. Increase cold damage here. It really likes. Looks like Primeval Force is probably my best bet. I took that out and then put them here. That's better damage. Still gives me a point. And then one level would get me the next frenzy charge. I'll take the power charge for now. But yeah, let's go up to a safer zone and grind out a level. Try and farm fusings. Well, yeah, it was definitely safer. It's so hard to see the lightning mirages inside of this frost wall. Hey, another crystal belt. I'm gonna swap out of my sulfur flask for a granite flask, because I just died getting like one shot by fizz damage. So I keep dying to random stuff even when I push up here to like depth 180. And I was pushing through this stuff fine yesterday with like half the damage that I have now. So I took a break, did some thinking. So we're gonna switch some things up here. We're going to make the jump and remove the onslaught, go into the frenzy charge. Attack damage per frenzy charge, attack speed, movement speed, and evasion rating per frenzy charge. So that should help things a bit. And then I'm going to take out this damage. I'm going to take out this crit nodes. We're going to take out acrobatics. I'm going to remove these two nodes. It should still be capped here. I can probably remove this. So spell suppression's at 100%. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these points. We're going to get up here, get onslaught from this, get the evasion as extra armor. We're going to add in the blind. So 30% chance to blind with increased blind effect. So that should make it easier to not get hit from attacks, even though I lowered my evasion. And then with my flasks up, 80% chance to evade, 37% physical damage reduction. And then I'm going to get evasion rating per frenzy charge. And then I'm also getting it here, 4% per frenzy charge. So then the last 2 points I'm going to put into the other frenzy charge. So that would get me up to 6 frenzy charges. And I think we see if that helps. Let's drop my DPS to 38,924. But it's not factoring in this crit chance against blinded enemies. And then yeah, I did lose a lot of damage, but it's going to be more reliant on the frenzy charges now. I'm actually going to take out this power charge too and get an additional 3% suppress spell damage. So I'm suppressing and getting 56% spell damage prevention. So I have the elusive that's still giving me a lot of chance to avoid spell damage. And then when I get hit, I'm going to take less damage from it. And I don't think spells are the big issue. I think it has more to do with attacks that I'm getting hit by, primarily physical damage. So hopefully this fixes things. And I still have enough damage to like, yeah, clear the node. It's fine. It's really easy to like just mentally check out of this, seeing as how Arch Nemesis is such a problem in Delve, knowing that a couple weeks from now it's going to be a completely different experience, with the mods all being simpler and more like they were before. Things are just much better there. Wow, I took out a empowered elements and didn't even know it was there. So maybe now I can actually level. And if I get more levels, then I can start speccing back into the damage. Then we can actually see how far down it goes. Alright, let's see how the Exiles go. Yeah, I can take a few hits and can still take them out, so I think it'll be okay. With all of my frenzy charges up at max elusive, it's like I'm getting up to like close to 250. I think that's higher than it was, actually. So this might even be on par with the damage that I had. I'd have to check POB. Wow, there's 3 cold nodes down here. That could be huge. Yeah, and POB, the number is still over 600,000 against normal monsters. So it's right about where it was. I lost crit chance, but the Fizz max hit over doubled. Entangler, Magma Barrier, Bone Breaker was in here. And then there's an Executioner that came in somewhere. And then there's the Benevolent Guardian just on top. Like, there's gonna be no more of this come next league. It's going to be great. An Exalted Orb! I killed 2 Magma Barriers in this zone too, and it didn't drop me any 6 sockets. Okay, so I got 5 Frostbite Rings, no, 4 Frostbite Rings across all those nodes. 10 Frigid Fossils. 4 more Screaming Essences. Okay, we definitely exalt the weapon. And we hit crit chance. I don't know if it gained life on hit or life on kill, but that was not crit chance. None of the Frostbite Rings can replace what I've got already. Exalted Orb! Okay, what about this one? I think it's time for the gloves. Or the shield. Let's do the gloves. Cool, more evasion. Level 93. Where does this passive point go? Probably into strength, and then I make a new amulet. So then let's try what I did with the claw earlier. Let's go here and then make the perfect amulet. So this amulet for prefixes has cold damage to attacks, lightning damage to attacks, elemental damage with attacks. For suffixes, has crit multi, crit chance. I guess it can't roll attack speed, so we say accuracy. No, all attributes. And then we also, it's not as impossible as the claw. What do we use for this? Probably deft fossil for sure. For the crit chance and multi, serrated metallic, frigid, deft. So using the sanctified is better. Only 286,000 tries, but like that's to hit all tier 1. I only have 2 of these big boys left. So we'll give it a shot. I do have sanctifieds. And then we use deft, metallic, serrated, boom. Multi, fire to attacks. Nope. Multi, crit chance, cold to attacks. How does this one fare? It's close. So for 3 sockets, it's even on this list, is deft, sanctified, serrated. I've got 3 serrateds. Right, try again. Accuracy, cold, fizz, no way. Crit chance, multi, huge lightning to attacks, and a little bit of all res. That one stays, I guess. Alright, this one, lightning accuracy, okay, no. Then I'm gonna change this down to 3 deft, frigid, prismatic. The one I have a bunch of. I think I am out of serrateds. Yeah, 16 prismatics. And life, lightning, Ellie with attacks, cold res, cast speed. That one's the best I've gotten so far. Proved better than this one, and it comes with life. That's pretty solid. A couple more here. This one's using the sanctified. Chance, multi, fire to attacks. Lightning, cold. T3 cold, T1 lightning with T2 Ellie and cold res. 42.5, 44.7. I think that amulet stays. Lost life, but I'm about to get it back on this helmet, I think. 99 life with chaos res and evasion ES, 2 open suffixes. Not bad. Chest armor only needs cold res, and it could definitely have better life. I'm not in the need of any resists on belt. Guess back to trying to craft my crystal belt. Life Ellie with attacks, flask life recovery rate, and some regen. Able to do life plus prismatic. It'll be good at hitting the life, but we just needed to hit the Ellie with attacks. Okay, 71 with strength, and okay, this is new belt. Now, does that mean I can take a strength off? 8 strength required. Can't take that int off either. So with open suffix on this, I could remedy some of that. But life and ES just went up, and I need the int from my boots even, and the lightning res. So with all the auras back on, the DPS number is 44,507 now. We could get Trinity into this to work. It'd be so huge. Potentially replace, yeah, I could still replace the added cold with added lightning. If I took the added cold out, oh, it just already works with Trinity. Added cold is so much of the damage though. It's almost half of my damage. Now, do I grind out another level or do I go down? That's the big question. I'm going to start leveling and added lightning damage in my offhand with my detonate dead stuff that I'm leveling just in case I feel the need to absolutely finish this. I don't see myself getting to that point, but just in case. So if I level again, that's probably all we're going to have in this video. So I think I'm going to go down, see where we can get to with the current setup. I mean, I've got damage with no mods on the zone. Actually seems pretty solid. Ah, I got corpse exploded. Monkeys throw their projectiles through my frost wall. Crystal Skin, Frostweaver, Juggernaut, Shikari touched. I just gotta refresh the zone. I'm almost at 10% XP. I mean, if I'm gonna like make it like 20%, I might as well just push and grind out the level. See how the Devourers go. They're dying. I thought this was gonna get really bad really quick, but now that I'm like actually pushing down a little bit, like I'm feeling a bit more optimistic. I haven't touched Exiles yet because I'm gaining XP, but it's seeming a little bit possible. I also know as you go down, you find more of these cities, and these cities are definitely by far the best place to find fusings. Well, that's not good. Come on. I definitely died. Yup. Slaying enemies close together can attract monsters from beyond in this realm. Gotta try. I see the boss spawn, I need to like instantly log. The first enemies are the most dangerous. Getting the frenzy charges up is really needed, but when you don't have them up, the damage is bad, bad, bad. Okay, here we go. There's a Lunaris touched. She gonna come in here? Yep, and there's a corpse detonator. Okay, this is definitely going to be an experience here. Ow. Oh, there's an effigy. Ah, it was the temporal bubble thing. Yep. Steel infused effigy temporal bubble. Here's a corpse detonator. Is like there's not time to like figure out what enemy it is. And we made it through the zone. Oh, and the corpse detonator's still here. Alrighty, drop bears. Check out the first couple rares. It's important. If you don't take out the first rares, then they compound and it gets real bad. I really do not know what these intricate armor chests are supposed to drop. Okay, this one dropped a 5 link. Oh, so is everything that dropped from this fully linked then? Well, I guess I answered my own question because everything is linked. Normally drops nothing. Crystal Spire. No mods really. Oh, this just... okay. Yeah, this is easy. It's just gonna spawn abyss monsters. Where's my fossil? And then we dip. B47 Exiles with no mods. I think my big takeaway from the push so far is I've severely underestimated the value of blind. Easy. Other belt? Nope. Yeah, intricate armor. Again, dropped a 5 link. These city nodes are the best to clear. All you have to do is make it there and click the button. And you go. And since I don't need much of anything, I come in here. Exalted Orb! Loot the currency and then dip. And we got an Exalted Orb, so we get to use that. Murmuring and on. And it's faster for me to log out and log back in and go to the next node than it is to try and fight my way out. Just 17% XP too. Little tidbit. People are going to be looking for these jewels in Trade League and Standard that have corrupted implicits on them. because in the upcoming league, they're going to be corrupted jewels to get these. So if I would have corrupted a implicit on that, that was something sought after, like corrupting blood immunity, we'll be looking for those. You're looking for some extra currency in Trade League. And enriches 5 fusings. And rip. First time I've died in a minute. Okay. What to do with this Exalt? I think the amulet. Yeah. Gotta be the amulet. Lightning res, I think it added. Okay, so could mean that I can craft new boots now. Ideally ones that have more life. More attributes. More speed. More life. Those are the things I want, so sure. You know what? Maybe it's not hitting because these boots have not been blessed. Let's bestow our blessing on these boots. Then maybe int life movement speed. I mean, that is enough int. 13 is enough. Let's try again. Int life movement speed. A little better. Lower on the life, though. Last pristine. No. Try the chaos. Used all of my scourings, even chances into scourings. I would have settled without the movement speed, actually. And I just never got anything. No elemental modifiers. Int movement speed. That's low life, though. Int life. No speed. And I get the socket colors. Yay, I did. So we put that on. Now, 30 off of that. Good. Perfect. Raise up a passive, which goes where? Increase blind effect, cannot be blinded. 60 crit chance. Well, I had to take it off of the spell suppression prevention. Critical strike chance is increased by chance to suppress spell damage. That's 100 crit chance. How about that? Now I see if I can make even better boots. I don't want to use the fundamental fossils unless I have pristines. It has a corrupt essence modifier. I don't even know what those are in boots. Reduced elemental damage taken while stationary. Sure. I need way too many exalts. Oh, I'm at 158 on the strength with these two nodes. I could actually level these up. Interesting. Grand Architect's Temple in my way of continuing to go down. No mods either. Okie dokie. Yikes. Yeah, I just don't have damage for things like this. Okay, you can turn those off. There's like a button. Oh, I think if you step in these circles, you turn them on. Ah. I don't understand what the things floating in the sky are, or like what I can do about that. What is up with this aura, too? It's been so long since I've done this fight. I practiced this fight a lot for like the China gauntlets way back, Delirium League, but also Archmage Stormbrand was kind of broken back then, and all you had to do was kill it. Ah! It's definitely not worth the time. I didn't get out of the way of the crystal skin. I didn't know where it was. I didn't know when it was going to die. Oh no, Apogee. Alright, Humid Fissure. Do I remember how to do this? Oh, and there's an Empowered Elements Juggernaut here. Alright, just got to keep it from getting its ES back, I guess. Oh, okay, the ES drains pretty quickly. Does it always stay tucked in this little hole, I guess? I can't see it getting any curses. It might be like curse immune. Uh-oh. Come on. Fracture fossil, please. Cool. We go next. Then we get to play what happens first. Do I clear the encounter first, or do I kill this goat monkey thing? Looks like I clear the encounter. 390 exiles, 2 additional projectiles. Got some decent damage just like face tanking there for a second. The blind really does help so much. And so does the tornado. And so does them having endurance charges that I can steal. And then the monkey shows up. I actually haven't had an issue with exiles this like entire way down. Or at least today anyways. Not since I got the blind. I got the blind and I can almost just stand in the middle of them and wait. These nodes are definitely more dangerous now though. Since I don't have the spell dodge, and the EK can go through the wall. The push to 400. A lot of speed, a lot of damage. Some war bands. Now, I don't know that any of these guys do physical damage, so it should be pretty easy, I think. Oh, 400. Should stop here, but feeling pretty good still. So I think I'll keep going down to maybe like 420. Then I can put meme number in the video title. This is definitely probably like the tankiest node I will have done with the life and hexproof. I think I saw an empowering elements in here too. That's scary. But at least the rare enemies I can get the Assassin's Mark off on, and then we just crush it. I don't know. I'm feeling more and more optimistic about the possibility of going to 600 with like as the character is right now. Yay, Exiles plus Beyond. Oh, rejuvenating. Lovely. And a monkey. Maybe it's a rejuvenating monkey. Yeah, just kill me. Every time it's something else. This time we have a Bombardier Devourer. Plus, there was something else. I think I killed it. It's never simple. Ever. I really wish we could, like, make this Beyond line 2 lines. Every time you get Beyond on this, it sticks this drop down into, like, the middle of the screen. It's always been that way. This one's got an electrocuting soul conduit devourer. And there's a Storm Herald. Will we survive this time? No. I mean, I did kill the Devourer. Well, the Storm Herald came from Beyond. Okay, this one we've got 2 rare Bone Bears. At least the mods aren't crazy on them. Maybe we have a chance here. Oh, that one's Empowered Elements. Okay. It might live longer than the Exiles. Ah! Ah! Come on, Life Leech. Come on. Ah! Not bad. T1 Fire Res? Okay, we can move on now. Ah. Increase damage with hits and ailments per curse on enemy. It's an interesting mod. Fractured Onset Ring with Dexterity. Soul Eater, Executioner, Gargantuan. Is there hope? Well, not if I stand in the poison. No, I let the wall go down. Soul Eater, Soul Conduit. And there's an effigy. And there's lightning mirages. And there's snowbolts. Hey, and I completed it somehow. Locked riches. Fusings. Give me the stuff. There we go. Ooh. Alright, last node for the day. Depth 420. Still, like, moving along fairly fine. Like, maybe like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 of the nodes will kill me. I actually can build up XP from time to time. Look, this one's done. 420 completed. Just like that. Still got a long way to go. But tomorrow I'll probably go through and like clean up all the miscellaneous city nodes that I have fairly easy access to. Then take another crack at trying to get the links on chest, which I can also see if we can just get right now. So yeah, I farmed up 95 fusings since the last attempt. 6 link would make the final push of this very smooth, I think. 86, and still not today. And yeah, if I'm gonna want exalt, like I can't in good conscience like go for walls and stuff when I'm like trying to push through these. So I'm not finding as many exalts, and I don't know that I need to spend the time to level again. So it's probably just like try and go down and then hopefully get a 6 link in the process. I could use 9 exalts. I don't know how I easily find those, but looking at the delve ladder, we've got 13 now, over 600. Somebody's pushed us 640, and I am now in the top 50 for 20. There's a raider at 439, also a Spectral Helix, built very differently than mine, I would imagine. Oh yeah, went all the way over here for Soul of Steel, running Determination even. Getting the leech down here, so probably not doing a dual curse thing like I am. Well, maybe we'll have us a race. Tornado power charge on crit. Onslaught. Interesting. They are using the Withering Step. Sigil of Power, though. Well, it's a low-level Sigil of Power, so that you can actually spend enough mana in it. A nice defensive thing. And mark on hit, Assassin's Mark, cast on damage taken, Molten Shell. Yeah, no curse. Interesting. I guess that will be part of the journey for tomorrow. So, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.